I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful beaded snowflake decoration for the Christmas tree, or you can hang it anywhere in your house or in your rear view mirror. And what you're going to need for that are some pieces of wire. You could use about a 20 gauge wire. I have 3 pieces that are 4 inches long. And then you need another piece of wire that's a little bit longer, about 6 to 8 inches, and it's a thinner wire because you want to be able to bend this one much easier. And how you start is you just hold it about an inch from the end of the skinny wire around the middle of the 4-inch wire, and you're going to do one complete twist around and do it really firmly, like really pull on it so it's nice and snug. And then you're going to get your next piece of wire and just try to center it around like that, and with a bit of an angle there because we're going to have 6 edges all together, so we're going to twist that one around like that. Now once you've got your 2 pieces secured like that, at that point you can cut this little end here because you don't need that little end, so we'll cut the little piece that was overlapping there. So then you're going to get your 3rd piece of wire, and if these need adjusting to get them more centered, now's a good time to do it. So you're going to get your 3rd piece and then put it here. It's going to start looking a bit like a spider web, and you want to make sure it's also centered. So you're going to do that, and now you're going to bend the skinny piece around that one. Okay, and you want to make sure you go around all of them at least once so they're really secure. So now at this point you can just rotate around, make sure you're keeping sort of about an equal angle in between each one. You can adjust it as you go, and you're just going to keep going around. Make sure you twist it around each wire, okay, and again around that one, and then at least go back over the first one once. Okay, and you can go around a couple of more times if you want it more fancy, but I prefer to leave more room on the wires for the beads. So at this point, if you need to adjust it a bit, you can, and you're going to end up with this kind of star shape like that. And then what you're going to do is start putting on your beads. So I've already kind of predetermined my pattern, what I want to do. And so I'm going to start with one edge at a time, because if you do 2 sides at the same time, you're going to start losing your beads. They're going to start falling off. So now I'm going to put my pattern of beads on there. So we have, I'm doing like this would be about a 6mm bead. And then I want a little variety, so I'm going to do a little one next. It's about a 4mm. So we'll do that one next. And then this is more of a little flat bead. It's always interesting to have different shapes. And in the middle I'm going to put a bigger bead, sort of for a little more impact. And what I'm doing for this one is I'm alternating with clear and white beads, and even putting a couple of little pearls on there too. And these little 3-sided beads are actually called tri beads. So you can use some of those too. They make it look more snowflakey. So once you've got all your beads that you need, like that, you have to bend the end. And you're going to do each one as you go so you won't lose your beads. So you're going to hold it carefully, take your round pliers, and carefully twist the end like that. And you want to be careful not to pull this wire out that way too much, otherwise you're not going to have enough room on that side. So usually what I would do next is I'll do that side next, and then I'm going to do the other sides like that. So I'm just going to finish it off, and you might notice as you're beading around that the last little end is a little shorter, just because these beads get pushed up in the middle. So just make allowance for that when you're choosing your beads, that you have enough room to twist the end. Okay, so we're going to twist our last end, and there's our snowflake, beautiful decoration. And so now you're going to put a ribbon on your snowflake decoration. So choose one of the ends that is the largest loop that you can put a ribbon through, and you can either put a clear kind of fishing line type cord, or you can get a red ribbon for the Christmas time if you want. So we're going to put the two ends together like that, do a loop around the finger, and put the ends through to make a little slip knot. And there you go, your little snowflake decoration for the holidays.